Today, we will share about the finding happiness within, the Zen of letting go. Let's start. Once upon a time, in a small village nestled amidst rolling hills, there lived a renowned Zen master named Kaito. People from far and wide traveled to seek his wisdom and guidance. Kaito was known for his serene demeanor and profound teachings, especially his mastery of the art of letting go. One sunny morning, a young and ambitious scholar named Haruki arrived at Kaito's humble temple. Haruki had heard tales of the master's wisdom and sought to learn the secret of living a more peaceful and content life. He approached the temple with great anticipation and was greeted by Kaito, who welcomed him with a warm smile. "Welcome, young one," Kaito said. "I sense that you carry a heavy burden. What brings you here today?" Haruki replied with great earnestness, "Master Kaito, I have spent my life pursuing knowledge and success. I have amassed great wealth, but it has not brought me the happiness and fulfillment I seek. I have heard that you are a master in the art of letting go. I wish to learn this art from you." Kaito nodded and said, The art of letting go. It is a profound and transformative practice. But to truly understand it, you must first experience it. Follow me." Kaito led Haruki to a beautiful garden behind the temple. The garden was filled with lush, vibrant flowers, each one more beautiful than the last. Kaito handed Haruki a single, delicate rose and said, "Hold this rose in your hand, but do not pick it from the stem." Haruki did as instructed, cradling the fragile flower in his hand. He marveled at its beauty and fragrance but felt a growing sense of apprehension as he worried about accidentally damaging the rose. Kaito observed Haruki's unease and said, "You see, young one, in life, we often hold on to things with a tight grip, afraid to let go for fear of losing what we cherish. But in doing so, we inadvertently bring suffering upon ourselves." Haruki realized that his own tight grasp on the rose was causing it to wither and lose its beauty. He relaxed his grip, allowing the flower to rest gently in his hand. As he did, the rose seemed to come to life, its petals unfolding gracefully. Kaito continued, "Just as the rose flourishes when you let go of your need to control it, so too will you find freedom and peace when you release your attachments and desires." Haruki contemplated this lesson, understanding that it was not just about the rose but about the things he held tightly in his life, his wealth, his ambitions, and his expectations. Over the following weeks, Kaito guided Haruki through a series of lessons in the art of letting go. They walked in silence through the village, observing the impermanence of life. They meditated together by a serene pond, where Kaito taught him to let go of the ripples in his mind. They even visited a bamboo grove where Haruki was shown how the strong and rigid bamboo would break in a storm, while the flexible grasses would survive. Each lesson taught Haruki to release his attachments and desires, to embrace the ebb and flow of life with grace. As he practiced, he felt a profound sense of liberation, a lightness that he had never experienced before. One evening, as they sat under the starry sky, Haruki said to Kaito, "Master, I have learned much about the art of letting go, and I am grateful for your wisdom. But I still struggle to let go of my wealth and the success I have achieved." Kaito nodded, his eyes filled with understanding. Wealth and success can be the most difficult attachments to release. But let me share a final lesson with you. Kaito handed Haruki a small pouch of gold coins. "Hold these coins tightly in your hand," he said. Haruki gripped the coins firmly, his knuckles turning white. He felt a sense of security and power, holding onto something so valuable. Now, Kaito said, imagine that these coins represent your wealth and success. They are important to you, but they are not the essence of who you are. Can you let them go? Haruki hesitated for a moment, then slowly opened his hand, allowing the coins to fall to the ground. They clinked and clattered, settling in the dirt at his feet. Haruki looked at Kaito with a mixture of relief and uncertainty. Kaito smiled and said, "You have taken the first step, young one. Now, the true art of letting go is not in giving up your wealth or success but in understanding that they do not define you. They are like the coins in your hand, temporary and transient. When you release your attachment to them, you can enjoy them without being enslaved by them." Haruki nodded, a profound sense of clarity dawning within him. He realized that wealth and success were not the source of happiness. They were like the rose, beautiful but fragile. True happiness came from within, from the ability to let go of the need to control and possess, and to embrace life with an open heart and mind. In the months that followed, Haruki continued to study under Master Kaito, deepening his understanding of the art of letting go. He let go of his need for validation and recognition, finding contentment in the present moment. He let go of his fears and worries, living with a sense of serenity and gratitude. As he learned to let go, Haruki found a profound sense of peace and happiness that had eluded him for so long. He realized that the art of letting go was not just a lesson but a way of life, a path to inner freedom and true enlightenment. And so, the story of Master Kaito and his teachings on the art of letting go became legend in the village and beyond. Haruki, now a wise and humble teacher himself, continued to pass on these timeless lessons, helping others find their own path to inner peace and liberation. In the end, it was not the accumulation of wealth or success that defined a person, but the ability to let go and discover the boundless beauty and tranquility that resided within.